Ugly. Adjective. Unpleasant or repulsive, especially in appearance. Involving or likely to involve violence or other unpleasantness. Unpleasantly suggestive, causing disquiet. Morally repugnant. Ultimate. Adjective. Being or happening at the end of a process. Final. Being the best or most extreme example of its kind. Basic or fundamental. Denoting the maximum possible strength or resistance beyond which an object breaks. Noun. The best achievable or imaginable of its kind. A final or fundamental fact or principle. Short for ultimate frisbee. Umbrella. Noun. A device consisting of a circular canopy of cloth on a folding metal frame supported by a central rod, used as protection against rain or sometimes sun. A protecting force or influence. A screen of fighter aircraft or anti-aircraft artillery. A thing that includes or contains many different elements or parts. The gelatinous disc of a jellyfish, which it contracts and expands to move through the water. Under. Preposition. Extending or directly below. Below something covering or protecting. At a lower level than. Behind a physical surface. Behind or hidden behind. An appearance or disguise. Lower in grade or rank than. Lower than a specified amount, rate, norm, or age. Controlled, managed, or governed by. During a specified time period, reign, or administration. As a reaction to or undergoing the pressure of something. As provided for by the rules of, in accordance with. Used to express grouping or classification. Within the environment of a particular operating system. Undergoing a process. In the existent state of. Planted with. Adverb. Extending or directly below something. Underwater. Adjective. Denoting the lower part or surface of something. On the underside. Unconscious, typically as a result of general anesthesia. Unfortunate. Adjective. Having or marked by bad fortune. Unlucky. Of a circumstance unfavorable or inauspicious. Regrettable or inappropriate. Noun. A person who suffers bad fortune. Up. Adverb. Toward a higher place or position. Upstairs. Of the sun visible in the sky after daybreak. Expressing movement toward or position in the north. To or at a place perceived as higher. Used as a command to a soldier or an animal to stand up and be ready to move or attack. Of food that has been eaten, regurgitated from the stomach. At or to a higher level of intensity, volume, or activity. At or to a higher price, value, or rank. Winning or at an advantage by a specified margin. To the place where someone is. Toward or in the capital or a major city. At or to a university, especially Oxford or Cambridge. Into the desired or a proper condition. So as to be finished or closed. In a happy mood. Out of bed. Displayed on a bulletin board or other publicly visible site. Of sailing against the current or the wind. Of a ship's helm, moved so that the rudder is to leeward. Abat. Preposition. From a lower to a higher point on something. Upward along. From one end to another of a street or other area, not necessarily on an upward slope, to a higher part of a river or stream, away from the sea. Adjective. Directed or moving toward a higher place or position. At an end. Of a computer system or industrial process, functioning properly. In a cheerful mood, ebullient. Of a jockey in the saddle. Denoting a flavor of quark having a charge of plus 2/3. Protons and neutrons are thought to be composed of combining up and down quarks. Noun. A period of good fortune. Verb. Do something abruptly or boldly. Cause a level or amount to be increased. Lift something up. Raise or pick something up. Upset. Verb. Make someone unhappy, disappointed, or worried. Knock something over. Cause disorder in something. Disrupt. Disturb the digestion of a person's stomach. Cause someone to feel nauseous or unwell. Shorten and thicken the end or edge of a metal bar, wheel rim, or other object, especially by hammering or pressure when heated. Noun. A state of being unhappy, disappointed, or worried. An unexpected result or situation, especially in a sports competition. A disturbance of a person's digestive system. Adjective. Unhappy, disappointed, or worried. Of a person's stomach having disturbed digestion, especially because of something eaten. Urgent. Adjective. Of a state or situation requiring immediate action or attention. Of action or an event done or arranged in response to a pressing or critical situation. Of a person or their manner, earnest and persistent in response to a pressing situation. Use. Verb. Take hold or deploy something as a means of accomplishing a purpose or achieving a result. Employ. Treat someone in a particular way. Exploit a person or situation for one's own advantage. Apply a name or title to oneself. Take an illegal drug. Take or consume an amount from a limited supply. Describe an action or state of affairs that was done repeatedly or existed for a period in the past. Be or become familiar with someone or something through experience. One would like or benefit from. Noun. The action of using something or the state of being used for some purpose. The ability or power to exercise or manipulate something, especially one's mind or body. A purpose for or way in which something can be used. The value or advantage of something. The benefit or profit of lands, especially lands that are in the possession of another who holds them solely for the beneficiary. The characteristic ritual and liturgy of a church or diocese. The action of taking or habitual consumption of a drug. Usher. Noun. A person who shows people to their seats, especially in a theater or at a wedding. An official in a court whose duties include swearing in jurors and witnesses and keeping order. A person employed to walk before a person of high rank on special occasions. An assistant teacher. Verb. Show or guide someone somewhere. Cause or mark the start of something new.